What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great day so far and about to have a great night. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Cardano, which is absolutely popping off right now. We're going to look at the weekly chart, the 4-hour chart, and the daily chart. Don't know why I always say it in that order, guys, but you guys can ignore that fact. Just a quick video on Cardano today, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Now let's jump right on in to the video. As we jump right on in to the 4-hour chart for Cardano, as you guys can see, we're literally just in this symmetrical triangle that I want to point out a few things why I think this top resistance line is so important for us to break. Now, right now, we're literally creeping right up to that resistance line. We're so close, we're getting a slight rejection on it right now. As you guys can see, we wicked up to it, wicked down, but it's getting bought right back up, and we could just be a continuation to higher up price action, right? But as you guys can see how important this line actually is, it was our resistance back here, right? And then we broke above it, and it was our support, right? And then broke below it again, was our resistance, broke above it, was our support, broke below it, and then it was been our resistance for the past month or so, right? And right now, we could be getting a break out of that, and this is so huge because on the 4-hour time frame, if we break this, there's not much resistance all the way up until about 12 cents, guys. So look out for a possible breakout of this line right here. This would be, if we did break out of this, it would be, something above that 11-cent mark was where you want to look out for this breakout for Cardano on the 4-hour chart. Now, guys, we're going to switch on over into the daily chart. And then we're going to kind of combine the daily and the weekly chart today. So this is going to be the meat and potatoes of the video, guys. The meat and potatoes of the video is right here so quickly, way quicker than we usually look at the meat and potatoes of the video, right? We usually look at that towards the end. This is going to be like right in the beginning. So let's jump on into it here. As you guys can see here, we've had this top resistance line here. That was our resistance multiple times, right? It was pretty much the same thing as the 4-hour, just a little bit of a higher resistance line, right? We've gotten rejected on this multiple times. Now we're getting a break up on the daily chart, which I think is going to cause us to break out of our, 4-hour chart symmetrical triangle because we're breaking out of our daily chart. Usually when you break out of these longer time frame charts, you then go back and break out of the shorter time frame charts even higher, right? So same thing on the bottom. We had support on it only twice so far, but I think you guys can kind of see this symmetrical triangle that has been playing out ever since at least, the middle of September. So almost a 2-month pattern that's been playing out now, and we're now getting a break out of this, right? We want to see a daily close above this. We don't want to see a wick because we've had a couple wicks above it, but we want to see a daily close above this purple line. That's some price above the 10.5 cent mark. So look for that on the daily chart. If we do break up out of this, I think, our next logical resistance, it's not going to shoot straight up to it. It definitely could based on what Bitcoin and Ethereum have been doing the last couple of days. But if we do break up out of this and confirm it, I think our next logical resistance is about that 13.3 cent mark, right? That was our resistance back here and our support back here, right? Now, if we end up some reason breaking down out of this, I just can't really see us going back lower than this low here at about 7.7 cents. But I think we're already getting the breakout out of this. So I don't even think we should talk about the downside. This could be a fake out. But based on how bullish Bitcoin has been, I just don't see the breakdown possibility for Cardano at least in the short term. And I think we're going to see higher price action, right? Once we break that, it's off to the races. This purple line is so big, right? This green line was big, right? Us holding this as support and getting a bounce off this green line ultimately was huge, right? But this purple line, I think, is the most important line for Cardano. Why? Because it was our support, major resistance back here in the first bull market, right? We got to bounce right off that and came right back down. And then when we came back down here, this was our support so many times before dropping lower, right? So if we could actually get a back above this purple line, you can see every time it touches this purple line, we get a massive bounce, right? So I think we're going to see is, we're going to break this line, maybe come back down to retest at some point, and then we're going to get a massive pump like we did either back here or we did back here. So look out for that on the daily and weekly charts, guys. Mark these lines on your charts because we're right in the middle of two of the most important lines in Cardano's history, right? The next chart we're gonna look at is kind of a fractal, from Cardano to the last Ethereum bull market. And why I want to be, a little bit cautious, maybe we're not ready for a full-on pump yet, but I think we're just about there. So you guys can see this is the price action from Ethereum back in 2016, 2017. So you guys can see I overlaid it here. This is Ethereum back in December 2015 to March of 2017. So this is the Ethereum chart. I took this blue chart, right, and pasted it over here above the current Cardano price action. You guys can see how similar this is, right? If I take out my rectangle too here. Once we broke up, we consolidated once, right? Same thing here, consolidated once, right? And then we got another pump up, consolidated again for the second time. Same thing here, pumped up, consolidated again for the second time. And then we get a next third impulse up, right? And we made, if I turn this to red, we made our first local high. And then we, came back down a little bit and then pumped up for a second high. Same thing here, made our first local high, came back down, down a little bit, and then pumped back up again and made our second higher high, right? Same thing here, pumped back up, made our second higher high, and then we continued back down. Same thing here, we continued back down. And then we got a little bit of a relief, right? A little bit of a relief rally. Same thing here. Came back down, came back up for a little bit of a relief rally, and then we capitulated down. Same thing here. I'm going to turn this one to orange now. We came back down and, made our second, it's kind of like almost a double bottom, but almost the same thing, right? Came back down and made this lower low. And then we continued back up, right? And I think we're just consolidating. It's taking a little bit longer than last time, but I think we're just consolidating here, right? And we're consolidating here, right? It's a little bit different a price action, right? Obviously this one's a little bit up, more up and down, up, down, up, down. This one's more of a triangle that broke up. But I think something similar like this could be happen. Now, do I think something crazy like this is going to happen? It could, right? Bitcoin in the next few months could be breaking its all-time high. And once you do that, we know exactly what happened once Bitcoin breaks its all-time high, right? All the way back here, Bitcoin breaks its all-time highs and price discovery. These altcoins absolutely pump like crazy. You guys can see the last time from its low to its top, this thing went up. If I could see it here. Yeah, this thing went up 6,200%, right? 6,200%. So don't think anything could be out of the ordinary. These altcoins could pump like crazy. You think like back here, people were like, oh, Cardano is going to pump up 6,200%. No one in their right mind thought that back then. So don't think right now is any time different. I don't think that's going to happen right away, but just keep that in mind that something like this could happen out of nowhere, and you don't want to be the one left behind. So this is a great time to accumulate some Cardano. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just a quicker video today, just because I have some stuff to do. It is Friday. Hope you guys are going out and doing something fun, as much fun as you can do during this quarantine, right? There's only so much that you can really do, but hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section below what altcoins you guys want me to talk about. And as always, leave a like on this video. If we can get 100 likes, that would actually make my day. So let's just be cautious, right? I want to state again, just be cautious about, some of your crypto. Don't FOMO, right? But I think accumulating and being okay with what the money that you're going to lose if it goes down, just be okay with that, right? Just want to put that out there real quick. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.